in it. So compared to Timberland, I'm like, I don't want to say. See, y'all got me in a position. I don't want to say nothing crazy.
But
like, I feel like he's gonna come back up
fast though. Like as far as like catalog wise, Timberland is like so across the board because he's done records for like Nelly Furtado, Justin Timberlake, a couple other pop artists. To where like Swiss ain't really Stay. I do respect Swiss because he does stay in his pocket and he understands of like who he could. He knows he can give you an R&B track, but he's more of like he basically made the signature sound for like DMX. Like, DMX wouldn't be who he is if it wasn't for Swiss's influence as far as, like, beats go. But he also has that... Swiss got grimy shit to the point where, like, with Cassidy and other rappers like that to where it's like, literally, like, the Locks. You know what I'm saying? That's that street. That's that Yonkers. That's that New York grid, but like Tim's just so.
That's the Yonkers.
Yeah, but you got to give it to you got to give it to Tim because that nigga's just like he done hit everything. Brandy,
but Just Blaze,
everybody, Just Blaze.
Bring him in, man. I love Just Blaze.
I do too.
Yeah, I like with you.
I think that if you do music and like, Be Nice could kind of attest to this. If you do music and you live in a music pocket, you don't get to enjoy music like everybody else because you know what I'm saying? So like for me as being a producer, when I watch a beat battle, it's not more so the beat. It's kind of like the process of the beat or like the changes in the beat. Because like I hear music so much, if I don't hear a story, then I don't hear no music. I
totally understand.
Like I live in that pocket all day. So it's kind of like. But Swiss Beats is kind of like he's giving me a beat. You know what I mean? It's like he's giving me a beat. So like without lyrics, it's kind of like it's a beat.
Yeah.
But with Timberland kind of give you like you kind of feel like okay, you kind of hear his transitions before they come.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like you have a relationship with Timberland's beats because the first time you hear it, you kind of feel like you're having a dance with the beat. Like, I can't have a slow dance or a relationship with a Swiss beat.
It's fucked up. It sounds... I totally understand what you are saying.
I 100% understand.
Like, you can't... Like, his beat is so, like, unorthodox in the movement. There's no way you can slow dance with that. But with Timberland, like, you're right.
Yeah.
As I was looking at the battle, just even the way that... Like, let's not even to be funny. The way that they move their necks... Nah, like for real, the way that they move their necks identifies with exactly what he's trying to say. The way that Timberland's neck rolls on his big ass shoulders, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you can feel it. I'm doing the same thing. The way that Swiss Beats has to catch the beat and you got to catch it at the same time. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it still like rolls to you. And sometimes it's on and sometimes it's off. Mm-hmm. But with Timberland, the one thing that I feel like that he does is he uses like his own voice. He uses like sounds and manipulate them to the like fullest. You know what I'm saying?
You remember like in the 90s when he was doing like the Aaliyah and the Player records and he had that little baby crying in the back. Like who even thought about like throwing that shit on the beat? Like that shit's crazy.
Yeah, like the Timberlands and the Kanye West and the Just Blaze, like their music, like their beats to me is kind of like that girl in high school that no one talked to and she ain't talked to nobody else and she kind of walked around her books and like she's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's wifey. Like Swiss Beats is like the bad Instagram model that's doing the you know what I'm saying, going to the club. It's kinda like, yo, she is bad, but it's kinda like there's no emotional connection. Cause it's kinda like just like even his slow stuff is like, okay, it's a dope beat. Right. It's kinda like it's like a Corvette. It's like, okay, that's fast, but you know when you drove it off the lot that it went down like 30%, right?
Right.
You probably should have got a BMW that was cheaper. You know what I mean? So, so that like me as a producer, it's just kind of like Swiss Beats is dope, and if I could ever get him to send a beat to my artist, that would be immaculate. But if I had to choose, I'm choosing Timberland, 9 out of 10. I'll probably choose David Banner first. You know what I'm saying? Like, David Banner is better.
I respect David.
It's like, yo.
How do you feel about Big Crit? I'm a real Big Crit artist. I can't front. I always ask everyone.
Man, Big Crit's my pocket, so it's kind of hard to like talk out of my, because like you know what I'm saying, some people are just my pocket. So if some people like ask me top 10s or top 5s, they'd be like, what is he talking about? Because I kind of just love what I love.
Right.
I respect it. Like I respect everybody, but I love what I love. So if you ask me like about Lil Yachty, I ain't gonna be an old head about it, and I respect it, but I love what I love. So, you know, I mean, you ask me a top 10 rappers, you might hear LL Cool J or Fresh Prince or Will Smith on my list. He'd be like, what the, he just say Will Smith in his list? Where Will Smith come from?
Like that no more. I made that as status on Facebook today because I was listening to Drink Champs. And LL was on the episode. And when you sit back and you like honestly think about like these major movie stars used to be major hip hop stars. Like where they started was in hip hop. Like people forget that Will Smith used to be a rapper because once he got out of the Fresh Prince era, he went into the TV show of the Fresh Prince and stuff like that. Into like there's LL, there's Queen, there's Ice Cube, and there's Will Smith as far as like major artists that you forget. People forget Ice Cube is a fucking gangster because he did like he's done like, you know, family movies, barbershops, and you know, Are We There Yet shit. But you forget that this nigga's like West Side Connection. Like it's ill that you can see like both sides. I think there's
something with that though. I think there's something with that period. I mean, I understand what you're saying. It's like Fives Will, but once you get on that screen, man, it's some type of credibility that's lost. It ain't too many people that can come right back and be like, yeah, nigga, I'm still that one. Like the artists that we like them, and I don't think they really did like a whole lot of movies.
I think they do it in a safe way though. I think what they didn't jump too quick off of the hip hop music to where they already build up their catalog and everything that they are, everything that they are as an artist to where, yeah, okay, so you got that. Now you got that in your head about who I am as far as the music goes. So let me go over here and get this acting to where like Queen Latifah ain't dropped a hip hop album and I can't tell you how many years. She's done a jazz album. Like it's fucking Queen Latifah, bro. Like she was the first like female, like mainstream female rapper. And just you forget because she's done like so many iconic things as far as like movies go that hip hop started her out. You forget.
Yeah, the thing about us, like us as black people, is that we love loyalty as we are very unloyal. You know what I mean? Like if you like for example, MC Hammer. Man, MC Hammer got so much flack for doing what Jay-Z now has done and became a billionaire from doing it. You know what I'm saying? So like we love loyalty. Like if you leave us and you leave us too soon, we will drop you. But if you stay with us,
you can't compare Jay-Z and MC Hammer, bro. Not that one.
That's a little weird. I don't see that.
Like MC Hammer, bro, was like.
I'm not comparing it, but I'm saying like MC Hammer was the first artist to go get royalty in another area that wasn't the music, and he got destroyed for it. Like he got massacred. So the same blueprint that MC Hammer got destroyed for, people like Jay-Z or like Lil Yachty right now, it's like, yo, if you're not doing that, you stupid.
Yeah, I would go more Irv than I would any like that analogy because, a matter of fact, I said that same shit with like Ja Rule. It was the same thing with Ja Rule. At one point, like that nigga was the biggest star out, and he was unstoppable. You couldn't touch him until 50 Cent came along.
Bro, because everybody be itching for that little bit of hard. You can't have it soft all day. It's a cycle, I think.
But then 50 came in. Like, I don't think people realize how 50 even came in because he came in like bashing him, dissing everybody.
Nah, he came in hard.
He came in hard. Yeah, but then, like, if you listen to Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 singing on most of the hooks, or harmonizing rather on most of the hooks, the same shit that he was criticizing Ja Rule for doing. But when you realize the backstory of the beef between the two of them, it's not just the music. These niggas literally real life hate each other.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like I'm going to use Ja Rule 50 for example, and this is going to help my MC Hammer argument. 50 Cent was dogging Ja Rule for what he was doing at 12 o'clock. And 50 Cent straight up did the same old thing at 12:01. And we completely ignored it. Like we completely just act like 50 Cent didn't just say everything he just said about Ja Rule. And let me give you another example. Ja Rule, people act like Ja Rule never responded to 50 Cent. Ja Rule came up with Clapback, and that song was crazy. And no one cared.
No one cared.
No one cared. Like, we
I like
want
the
you
beat
to be
when
loyal.
it came in.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my favorite diss track. But the thing is, we're not, like, we want you to be loyal, but we will turn on you and then go support the person that, for the reason we turned on you, go support the next person. And we would never blink. We would never go, like, you know, this is kind of hypocritical. We just be like, nope, it's the way it is.
Yeah,
so like,
I understand that. I think it's some weird shit. I don't know why.
It's something in our brains and why it's set up like that. It's weird.
Something. That's why being an A&R or being a DJ or being a producer, one thing I tell people is, man, do what you want to do, because people are going to turn on you when they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in the studio with D Woods and she's like, what kind of record should we make? Man, if you trying to do a record that they gonna like, we gonna fail. Because they're gonna turn on us. We could do a pop record or R&B record. We don't get the same amount of hate. They're gonna say, "Oh, she's going too pop." So we do an R&B record. She's gonna say she's going too far from Danity Kane. So it's like people gonna turn on you because that's just what we do. It's just, and we'll go to the next one in a hot second. This is what it is. But MC Hammer did something blueprint for Jay-Z. I'm just putting it out there like that.
So Romar,
I'm putting it out there like that. That just happened.
But one thing we want to do on the 321 podcast episode number 64. I know we do top 5 there. Well, not top 5 there alive. Who would you want to work with? You know what I'm saying? Who's your top 5? But okay, let's do it like this. One artist, one other co-producer, and you. And who would it be if you had to make a monumental track that was just like killing it? You got to pick the artist,
me,
and the co-producer.
An artist and a co-producer. Man, like, I got so many answers going in my head right now because I'm actually living this thought process every day. And this is going to sound hella corny. I know everybody listening to your podcast is going to judge me for what I say. But every time I get an opportunity to work with somebody, I always go back to Kentucky. Now, you can go ask people in Kentucky and ask them, like, yo, is this true? Did he do that? I always go back. So if I could work with anybody, I could go with a big name. But if someone called me and said, yo, we going to put a budget behind this record, so who you going to go get? I'll probably call up Bryson Tiller and probably call Erica and be like, who's popping in Kentucky? Now, my first thought is like, I would probably hit up Nova because dude's working and not getting the recognition I think he should be getting.
Very true.
So if I knew that, if I knew that I had a budget and I knew that, yo, this record is going to get pushed and it's going to get pushed major, the first people I would call, first producer I'd probably call would be Nova. And I swear to God, if I get some hate for saying Nova, y'all going to see another side of me underneath some comments.
Nah, I ain't tripping because I feel like I was gonna say I don't know why I was gonna mention Nova. I don't know because the times that you was mentioning he was popping around them times. So I just wonder if y'all crossed paths or was y'all doing work together.
Man, let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to be hella transparent right now. Not only was we working around the same time, I wasn't getting played because of Nova. Like, this dude was taking all the radio play. This dude took all the radio play. He was getting all the shows. Shout out to Nova because he had it in the chokehold. And if you didn't have an end with somebody else like Bruce, you know what I'm saying, Bruce Wayne or Slick, you did not have a shot in hell.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
Some people might take that as a good thing, or yeah, man. Hey, Come on. I mean, if you was there that time, you already know it was Nova, Jeff Johnson, G